like this. Okay. The millisecond I walked into the book section of Sam's Club and I somehow saw the first to die at the end, you know full and well that I would snatch the book like it's a prequel to a book I really like. So yeah, I was able to get this and I'm ecstatic. I love it so far. I'm only on like page 100 about. So I'm like 20% of the way there. Also, let me just say, there's a huge chunk of the book. I'm not sure if you can see. It's part 1, part 2, and then this huge chunk, like between these two thin black lines, it's part 3, I assume. I'm afraid of that part. Yeah. You know, after I filmed that clip, I just realized I'm a lot louder. Am I really this loud in real life? Yeah. But anyways, if you know me, I absolutely loved They Both Die at the End. So when I found out that Silvera made a prequel, I lost all of my marbles. All my marbles. Consider my marbles missing. Consider my marbles. You'll get like $2 if you were able to find the marbles because I lost them all. In the best way possible, of course. It has been a long time since I've read an Adam Silvera book. I think the last one I read was History Was All You Left Me, and that was like in December 2021. So when I got to pick this up, when I got to buy this and pick this up, it made me remember how much I love Adam Silvera books. Just the way he narrates, you can tell that the characters and narration, those are Silvera, and no one else can do it like Adam Silvera. And just like Mateo and Rufus, Valentino and Orion, completely different paths, completely different personalities, same amount of trauma, and they both connect because of death. So I cannot wait to see how they're gonna be like as like a pairing or like just like them together. Here's one thing I like about Adam Silvera's characters in general. They're not perfect, both physically or personality, because up until I read They Both Die at the End, every romance novel I read before that, they were all like, you know, perfect and, you know, they know exactly what to say in a difficult situation. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure the characters are like that? Are you sure like the love interest does not have daddy issues? There's gotta be something wrong. Like they cannot be that perfect. Like the characters like point out their flaws, like how Orion has like uneven eyes and like sunburns, and I don't know, just Valentino looking past that when he saw him for the first time. I don't know. I really like that. One of the only flaws I have so far was that it was kind of like a love at first sight, more like an infatuation at first sight. I personally like romances that like start off like slow and steady and builds up. But no, they just find each other attractive and they start talking to each other, which is like fine. I don't know if it's because I'm attached to Mateo and Rufus, but when I read about the gunshots and when Valentino got the call that he's gonna die, when Orion saved Valentino from the gunshots in the beginning of part 2, I don't know, that just reminded me too much of Rufus, because in the ending of They Both Die at the End, Rufus had no one, because Mateo died. He couldn't get saved from the ongoing traffic, and Valentino had someone to save him. Man, okay. It's been like 2 years since I read They Both Die at the End. It still gets me every time. Other than that, that's all I have so far about the first part. I cannot wait to see my reaction in part 3, and especially the ending. Oh god, I can already tell the ending's gonna break me. Alrighty, stopping the recording here, okay.
You don't need the waitlist anymore, Ryan. I'll give you my heart. No!
We're all the captains on the decks of our own ships, setting sail for one last journey.
It's nice to have a co-captain. Valentino, if you want some motherfucking linguine, I'll find you some motherfucking linguine. Alrighty, this is day 3 commentary featuring a fly that has been in my room for the past couple hours, and I'm just so attractive that it won't leave me alone. I finished part 2 yesterday, and I'm planning to read like part 3 and maybe the rest of the book tonight. Let's do it all. I'm planning to do it all-nighter. Like, even if it wasn't a Saturday, I would probably do it during the weekdays anyway. I have no life. My thoughts so far. Okay, so this is like when you know, the death cast. If I hold on, let me get the book. I don't even know the name of the job that like tells people that they're gonna die. Yeah, death cast. The first couple days of the business of like the company starting in general, and people are already like really dependent on this company. Like if I can recall, right now Deathcast are at like risk of being sued because they didn't call the person that they're gonna die before they actually died. I don't know. That's just wow. Like wow. The giving heart thing. Oh god. I don't remember what I said exactly, but it was something. I knew that I said something about the scene, so it's just gonna be right here. That's all I have for part 2. Oh god, part 3. You remember when I said this is the part that's gonna scare me? Well, open up. Time to open up, baby. Actually, no. I actually started part 3. I don't remember that. Whoa, I look naked. I'm currently at the part where they're like at a shop and they met Fernand. And I'm trying to like picture Fernand in my head. He's a little bit for an old man. What? Rufus when he was a little boy. I just called his dad hot. I'm currently at page 366 out of 550. I just want to say this. I predict that how Valentino is gonna die, it's because of Orion. It's gonna be at least somewhat of Orion's fault that Valentino died. It's just the fact that Orion has saved Valentino multiple times, and the fact that Orion is helping Valentino achieve at least a glimpse of his dreams. Oh god, what if Valentino dies during the surgery? Then it really is gonna be Orion's fault. Oh my god, I imagine Silvera pulling that on us. I swear to god, if Scarlet doesn't make it in time to at least spend an hour with Valentino, I swear to god. Here we are. Okay, before I move on to part 4, I'm gonna tell you my thoughts. This part was definitely more focused on Deathcast, because again, this takes place when Deathcast was like premiering. It was nice to see like the behind the scenes of all of it. I don't remember if we got to see it at They Both Die at the end. I'm pretty sure we got like glimpses of it at most. Even if we did get behind the scenes, I did not pay attention to it. I only focused on Mateo and Rufus. TBH, like I knew it must have been very hard for the Deathcast members to like, you know, straight up announce that someone's gonna die. The fact they had to take therapy for it. So Orion and Valentino got together, boyfriends for the rest of Valentino's life, technically. You know, I would have much preferred if they stayed friends, but it's Valentino's end day. He can do whatever he wants. Part 3 was the part where they were just all happy. This happy moment will last. It will last until it doesn't. I really liked how Orion and Valentino got to explore like their first everything. Their first places, first events, first kiss, first boyfriend, first... I don't know, I just really love that Orion is helping Valentino through all of this. Not only through his end day, but Orion also taught Valentino to just learn to differentiate what you can and cannot accept. Though I will say, I feel like their personality dynamic, like their dynamics are not as obvious. I feel like they're really similar to each other compared to Mateo and Rufus, who are pretty much opposites. But that's fine. They were still really wholesome. They were happy together. They went exploring through the square. The side story with like Gloria and Frankie and Ronaldo. I really like that. Even though it's not talking about death, it still pushes the moral that live your life to the fullest and live your life for yourself. I'm getting a little bit tired. Let's see if I can push through parts 4 and 5. If not, I'll just read the rest of it in the morning. See you at like either 4 a.m. or 10 a.m. Who knows? Let me just read a section of part 4 that just made me mad. Of course, Gloria is gonna show off Ronaldo like that. You're a bad dad. You're a bad husband. You hit her. Oh, yeah. Oh, she Gloria did the oh, it's not you, it's me. Because
Bang.
you, I'm going to read this live because I'm at the last 50 pages, and it's getting real. Wait, no. Are they okay? Oh my god. Paz. Oh my god, Pazito. Oh. Paz. Yeah, wait, who is that? Who is the killer? We never even figured that out. Did we? Or am I just like stupid and I didn't pay attention? I'm at the part where Gloria and Pazito, they're just crying in bed. Just so glad that the whole thing is over. I didn't cry, but guess where I'm at? I swear, if it ends with like Destas calling Orion or like Orion dying all of a sudden, I swear to God, I completely forgot about Scarlet in this situation. She was never able to see him. It's the origin of the dating app, the not dating app, the make a friend on N-Day dating app. Oh my god. I wonder if this app affects the storyline of another couple characters. Wouldn't that be wackadoodle? I'm at the part where we're about to see the video that Valentino made for Orion before he died. No, what? Why is this part making me cry? Well then, bittersweet ending at least. At least Orion didn't die. I'm gonna go to sleep or do something else. And I'll tell you my full review next morning. Night, y'all. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. I just got back from a job interview, which is why I'm like all dressed like this. And I just remembered that I need to finish this video. So, about time I do that. One of the most controversial, or like not controversial, but like most, I guess like one of the most discussed topics about this duology, I guess, is how does Deathcast know about, you know, people's deaths? And you know, I was searching for the answer while reading The First to Die at the end, but now that I think about it, I'm more glad that it's more a mystery, because if Adam Silvera were to think of a logical reason, we would find so many flaws in that. A common theory is that the Deathcast employees intentionally kill people, but then like I don't think that's true, because imagine like the time, the money, that's illegal, it's a crime, so jail time as well. Personally, I don't like it as much as they both die at the end. While I was looking at Goodreads reviews, because usually I read reviews right after finishing a book, they said that The First to Die at the end tries hard to replicate the magic and like what makes They Both Die at the End good, which like I can see that. I know earlier I was freaking the fuck out about you know, Valentino giving Orion his heart. Like that was like pretty like intense and I guess like a really dramatic moment. But then again, reading Goodreads and just simply remembering, you know that meme trope where it's like the girl is now alive, you know, she just woke up from surgery, and then she was like, how am I alive? Like, where's my boyfriend? And then the doctor says, who do you think gave you their heart? Like, oh God. So yeah, that is definitely a thing, but it's still good. Shut up. Fun fact, and I think you could tell, like, just by watching my reviews and, like, just watching the video, you could tell that I was comparing Valentino and Orion to Mateo and Rufus so much. Like, every time I read a scene about them, I only think about them because, like, whether Valentino or Orion are better or worse. I don't know, because I remember, if I can remember, I'm not gonna compare. I do not have the book with me right now because I gave it to someone else for them to read. So yeah, if I did have it, I would definitely be holding it right now. As for my final rating, I think I gave it like a 4 stars or 4.5 stars out of 5. Still a good book, just didn't like it as much as They Both Die at the End because that was like the original. And the prequel just tries hard to be like the original. About time I recorded this. Thank you for watching this video on Jackie Snacky. If you liked it, glad you liked it. And if you didn't, well, thank you for watching anyway and give me an extra view. And I'll see y'all on another video on Jackie Snacky Khaki. I'm still thinking of a channel name. That's okay. Whatever. Okay, bye-bye.